Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. In this video isn't going to help too many. This is the original logo, and the gentleman traced it and did a really good job. I'm just going to critique a little bit. I think he's really just not finished. I failed to ask him if he was going to engrave it, but I would make everything black for engraving. And also, if you look here, this is probably a fill. So I would just take the Smart Fill tool and fill that in and get that look that's clear on the inside. So the same thing on the other one. You've got a lot of open spaces. So I'm not really being too much, there's a separation there. I'm not being too much help to him, with the exception that if he is going to, I would get rid of all the outlines, and that did it right there. I would right-click no outline and then make that black, and that ain't going to work, so we'll have to use a Smart Fill tool on that. I've never thought about looking at this with a background to see what it looks like. And see, there is some white, so if you're going to engrave this, you need to get rid of that just by hitting delete. Well, the little bitty parts, you'll have to kind of zoom in and just hit delete, because some engravers, some colors, because you actually kind of sent this to me in a CMYK, you want it to be transparent so it doesn't engrave it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you're not going to engrave it. On this particular deal, I would there's actually two parts, I guess, or more. Let's back up here just a second. Tell you what, maybe the easiest thing to do would be to set our nudge factor on, let's see how big this is. Not that big, like 5 inches. And nudge this part of the logo out of the way. I'd go ahead and keep it together, so go ahead and grab those two. Now on this, you got a V with a white background. And what we're going to do, we're going to take the whole thing and take away all the fill and then put an outline. And then you can take the Smart Fill tool, set on black, 100% black, and take the V, and you can see that why this was broken into different parts is because Smart Fill can't get everywhere. Just make sure you get everything. And unless I'm wrong and you're going to print this, then I'm totally off base. But that would engrave pretty good. You don't want the outline. This doesn't have an outline in the original. It's actually crude. Yours is a lot less crude. The circles, I think it'll work perfectly. That'll engrave pretty nice. And let's just do a background check one more time. Go to order up group or order back a page. And that's what it's going to look like engraved. If you had the outline, it could make it a little bit thicker and make these lines thicker and not be able to show up. I've got one more little piece of white, and that's why I check things, even though that's probably not going to matter. And then this is real small. Hopefully they're not that small. Well, even if they are. That's what I would do. There's not that, I didn't help you too much. You did a really good job at tracing like the barbed wire and whatever this is supposed to represent. Anyway, I hope that helped him a little bit, and thank you for watching.